Homelessness has many looks throughout the state of Georgia. Understanding homelessness and its challenges is vital for community awareness. In Gwinnett County, hotels and vehicles are home to many families and children. We are helping to end homelessness by taking part in an annual bed race to help support homeless families and children in Gwinnett County.
This is Family Promise's 9th annual bed race, and at this event we have our annual big fundraiser where we have teams from all across the county in the community, private sector, churches, public sector come together to really raise awareness about homelessness here in Gwinnett County. We have teams that literally come and put beds on wheels and run them around the downtown Lawrenceville Square.
It doesn't look like that much distance, but you don't realize how tough it is to keep full speed, full power, pushing everything you got till the end. But you know, you're out here to support a good cause and you want to make a good showing and do the best that you can possibly do. This is our 3rd year in a row that we've run this race. So we've come out to support the homeless in the community.
There are many different faces of homelessness. Homelessness in Gwinnett County doesn't look the same as it does in downtown Atlanta. Folks experiencing homelessness, you would never be able to pick them out of a lineup essentially. They're your cubicle mate. They are the child sitting next to your child in school or playing soccer with your child.
This year we have an additional homeless initiative with it where we have 4 immersion experiences set up through an organization called Not My Roof, where we can actually let people see what homelessness looks like in Gwinnett County.
I was homeless. Got back from Iraq several years ago. 30 days after I got back, I lost my house. Lived in this vehicle for almost 45 days, me, my wife, and 2 kids.
What people don't realize is that out of 159 counties, Gwinnett County is the 3rd largest homeless population. We only have 1 emergency shelter in all of Gwinnett County. So what's happening is the extended stays are turning into long-term shelters for the homeless.
We go into the woods of Lawrenceville, and that's where a lot of homeless are staying. This replica here is a replica of a home in the woods of Lawrenceville. The gentleman who lives here is named Clinton. We take him food, so it has to be certain types of food because he doesn't have but a burner stove to cook on.
Went around the county to get assistance, made $2 too much. I am a veteran of 20-something years. It was very hard for us to go out and beg. This is my display of how I lived for almost 45 days in Gwinnett County. We didn't know where we was going to take a shower, how I was going to get my kids clean clothes to go to school, for they won't be pointed out. It's just hard to explain. It's just a deep feeling that how can this happen to me? I put all this time in the military, paid all my dues, and I became homeless.
A lot of times people have the imagination that if you're staying in a hotel, you're on a family vacation. We have families of 3, 4, 5, 6 at a time staying in one room with everything that they own. It's not a sleepover if you can't go home.
Partner of United Way, we've been working with them for a number of years on different initiatives, and we're really excited to have them as a valuable partner. As the only shelter provider in Gwinnett County, it was absolutely vital for us to show them how we do what we do and what it looks like from our perspective. We have, for the first time ever here in Gwinnett, an event that's brought together over 10 different homeless service organizations to one event to raise awareness, and that for us is the biggest part. As the only shelter in Gwinnett County, we have 11 beds there, so we limit the amount of space that somebody can have. We can only serve single women or women with children at that facility. So for single men who are homeless in Gwinnett County or a male-led single-parent household, they don't have any shelter space at all in the entire county. If you're a single man who's homeless, the only option you have is the woods, your car, or an extended stay hotel motel.
This is where he lives. He has pallet floor, a tarp side and roof. The can is his toilet, so to speak. He has a 1 or 2 burner stove. That's the way that he lives day in, day out, every day. Right here in Lawrenceville in the woods. Village of Hope ministers to him and helps him and provides food for him, and that's what we do.
Our churches in the area open up their doors and host families for a week at a time, and that's where they live while they're going through our program. We're working on removing those barriers to housing and getting folks housed again.
How I got out of it was really by the grace of God, me praying, and other agencies helping me, the bank turning around, giving me my house back, and it went from there, me going around asking what are they doing for veterans here, and that's how I became unhomeless no more.
When you see people who live in the woods in a tent that's set up on pallets, when they're living out of their car in a Walmart parking lot, or when they're having to stay and live for years in an extended stay hotel motel room, it's just not acceptable. It's to raise awareness for that, raise money for new initiatives, and to add more beds to the existing shelters. Having 1 shelter in all of Gwinnett County for our entire homeless population is not nearly enough, and we need to do more, and that's what this event is really about.